What up YouTube? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a big old wastebasket full of trash. In other words, this is my winter or seasonal empties video. You never know when I'm gonna film an empties video because you never know when this thing's gonna fill up, but it's starting to overflow here, so it was time for another empties video. I actually have filmed this once before. Are you guys tired of hearing that yet? And corrupted footage, but my new card is working fabulously and I'm super happy about it. So if you'd like to see what my empties are from the last few months, then please keep watching. There are probably going to be some repeats in here, so I'm just going to toss them if I get to them and just talk about each product. The first one, and this, you will see that a lot of these things look totally corrupted, and I'm sorry. But, you know, real life happens here. So the first one is the L'Oreal Paris Light Brown Magic Root Cover-Up Temporary Gray Concealer Spray. And I use this on my hair whenever I'm in between coloring of my roots because it covers up the gray. I find out that as soon as I have lots of white gray hair along my hairline, and the minute it starts to peek out even a little bit, it just washes the color out of my face, and I hate the way that looks. It is easily sprayed onto your face, so I use this before I wash my face and before I start makeup. You definitely don't want to use this when you have a full face of makeup and you want it to stay perfect, because if you can see the little brown specklies, those do go on your face, and occasionally you'll get kind of a testy spout, or I don't know what you would call this, but occasionally you'll get a testy spout and it will spray all over the place like this one did. But I will say I love this, and it will extend the time in between coloring, and it's about 10 bucks. And will I repurchase it? Yes, I have, over and over and over and over and over again. I did find something to help keep it from my face, and this looks disgusting, so I'm sorry, but I got this mask in one of my Allure boxes, and see how that has that curve? Like, I can put this right up next to where I want to spray it, and it blocks out the areas that I don't want the brown little specklies to get. Like, I guess if you're going for a faux freckle look, this is your spray, but I'm not so much. Next is the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a jar. I have like 3 moisturizers that I like to move among, and this is one of them, or any Philosophy skincare, any kind of Philosophy moisturizer. This is the Renewed Hope in a Jar Refreshing and Refining Moisturizer. I love the way these smell, and I mean, I went down to the nitty gritty. It is empty. These are super expensive, but Ulta and Philosophy.com often have sets that have this in it, or 40% off sales. You can get it on sale. So this is one of the 3 that I use, along with the IT Cosmetics Confidence in the Cream and the and the Clinique Moisture Surge. So will I repurchase? Not immediately, but eventually, yes. Next is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Spray in Coconut. This was my very first Slay All Day spray. I am so glad that I chose the coconut scent because it smells so good. It's like an authentic scent. It's not like an artificial coconut scent. It's like an authentically coconut scent. Anyways, this is a mini, and I used it all up in like a week, and I know I overused it. It smelled so good that I wanted to just keep spraying, so I did. But the next time I make a purchase at Gerard, I'm going to get a full size of this. The last order I got a green tea and a cucumber, which are also very lovely scents, but out of those, coconut's my favorite. Yes, I will repurchase. It does keep your makeup locked in. It's very nice. And here's another package that looks kind of disgusting because I've had it for years and years, but this is the Renewing Argan Oil of Morocco Light Penetrating Oil, and this is for the hair. And I only use like a pea-size amount, and I put this in the ends of my hair whenever it's wet, and it just gives my really dry ends a drink. I like to combine it with this Bio Silk Therapy. these two together on my ends really makes my hair look a lot healthier once it's dry. And I also think it gives a little bit of heat protection. So that's a really nice product. I haven't repurchased it because I have a ginormous bottle of the Silk Therapy, and I don't think this is absolutely necessary, but it is a nice addition. And if I saw it for a good price, I would repurchase it. Next are some empties from a sample set that I got from my professional beauty supply. And the line is called Matrix Total Results, the Rebond Strength Rehab System. I was given several of these, and very infrequently do I try a new hair product where I see a result immediately or the very first time I use it. With this one I did. She gave me 4 of these. I continued to use them as instructed, which it has a shampoo, and I have yay. Okay, this is a 3-part system. 2 of them you use daily and the other one you use once a week. So it has the shampoo, it has a pre-conditioner, and then it has a conditioner. And it says once a week to use the pre-conditioner. And so you wash your hair, you put on the pre-conditioner and leave it for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you apply the conditioner over it. When I got out of the shower and started doing my hair, it was like I miraculously had more hair. Now I know it didn't make new hair appear, but the hair that I did have felt very healthy, very thick, very strong after the first time. So I'm like, if it does that after the first time, I can't imagine what it's gonna do with repeated use. And I used the 4 samples that they gave me, and I did repurchase it. I went back and bought the set. It's also pretty economical in the realm of treatment type shampoo lines or treatment lines, period. I get it at wholesale price, so it's cheaper, but even on Ulta, it's not outrageous. I think the pre-conditioner is $18 and the shampoo and conditioner are $13, and that's not unreasonable. But I think I got it for about 20% less than that. But if you have really fine and thin hair, or you have seriously over-processed hair or damaged hair, I think this might be worth a try, because I absolutely see a really nice result. I've even like put myself on camera and said, Mom, look at this, or Becky, look at this, or Courtney and Marlo, look at this. My hair looks healthier, thicker. It doesn't look so frayed off at the ends. And of course I can't show you right now because it's up in a bun, but it really is doing something good for my hair, and I noticed the result immediately. So if you're in the same situation I am with thinning hair, fine hair that's damaged, color treated, this might be a good route for you to try. I know it suggests that you do it for at least 2 weeks before you're going to see a result, but I don't think that you're going to have to wait that long. I didn't. Love the products. All right, some of my empties end up being things that I've abandoned, and Courtney and I actually tried to add some solution to this, some contact solution to this, and tried to work with it and try to get it to work a little bit better, but I'm still not okay with it. There's like a faulty lip that when you pull it out, it doesn't pull the product off. I don't know if you can see the kind of gunky crud that's going on here, but I don't know how anybody would get separated and pretty voluminous lashes with this. And it's the Cosmetic Superhero. I got another one in a boxy charm, I believe, and I tried it again and I had the same result. And so I think like this time this one came out slightly clean and it's better. Okay, but that doesn't happen every time. Like the next time I pull it out, it may be completely gunky like it is. And so I just think that they have a faulty lip on these, and I think they need to do something about it. I know I've heard some people say that they take a tissue and wipe the majority of it off and then use it, because I like the formula of this, but I don't have time to add a whole nother step to that whenever I've got a mascara that when I pull it out, it pulls the excess off and it works great. So I keep it because I keep wanting to believe in it because everybody loves it so much, but I don't think it's something that I'm going to use long term unless they do something about the way the wand comes out. It has to come out cleaner than that for it to work for me. So will I repurchase it? No, not unless somebody that I know had the same issue tells me they've corrected it. They fixed it. And then maybe I'll give it another try, but not until then. I'm pulling out, there's probably more of these down in there because I use these so much. I use up so many of these. This is the Maker's Mark Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. And each one of these has 20 in it, and it comes in a box of 8 of these. And this is at Sam's is where I get these, and it's like $13 or $14 for 8 packs of these. And the last one that I got came with 8 packs plus 3 that had like 5 each in it, so that you could put it in your purse, and I like that too. But I love the solution that these are soaked in. It takes the makeup off so easily. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It doesn't irritate my skin. It does have new packaging. This is what the new ones look like. But I did want to show you that one part that I like about these is that there's a texture, and hopefully you can see that. There's a texture on the towelette, and it gives the towelette a little bit of grip where it's like you're not scrubbing on your face, but the texture on that is helping to get out and get off everything that you're trying to get off of your face. And it smells good. Another thing that I love about these is they leave my face feeling very moisturized. It doesn't strip my face of all the oils, or it leaves a moisturizer on it where I don't even feel like I need to put moisturizer over it. And plus it's really good for swatches and stuff like that whenever I'm trying to get things off of my hands and stuff like that. So that's probably the reason why I use so many too, is because I use it for videos and swatches and all those things as well. But these are super quality, really good price. I like these better than any Neutrogena, Pond's, Equate, any of the versions of makeup wipes that I've tried before. Absolutely, these are the best ones that I've had. And I know my friend Marlo took my recommendation from another Empties video and went and got them, and is also very happy with them. Next is Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Spray. I love this. I love it. I put on moisturizer and primer, and then I spray this over that, and it is essential, locking down my foundation. I don't know what it does aside from putting some more moisture into my skin and giving my foundation a place to land, and it just locks it in. I used to think, you know, this is a gimmick, this doesn't do anything, until I stopped using it, and then my skin just never looked as good as it looks whenever I use this. Holy grail, I have 2 backups in my bathroom right now. Next are Ardell Demi Wispies. They're not in here, obviously. I've used them up. I love them. I'll show you what they look like because I have the backup sitting right here because I use them almost every day. I have them on my eyes right now. But this is what it looks like in the 5-pack, and it's worth buying the 5-pack. I barely have to trim these. They just fit my eyes so well. In fact, there's the little piece. This is how much I cut off. I barely have to trim them. They're super pretty and flattering, but they don't overtake the eye whenever you have something on your lid that you want people to see. And yes, I have repurchased, and yes, I will continue. It's just one of those great basic everyday lashes that you just need to keep in your arsenal all the time. Another of my favorite lashes are Christina Whispies and Demi Wispies. I get these on Amazon, and they come in 6 packs of these, and they're like $10 or $11 for 6 pair. And these are the ones that I wear a lot. I don't have any, yes I do, I have one here that just has 1 eyelash. I've lost one. But the reason I like these so much is because they have a very thin band. If I could pick it up, it would be great. They have a very thin band. They are very light, they're easy to apply, and I love the way that the ends crisscross over each other, and they're super wispy. And so when you have something beautiful on your eyelid that you want to show through, this gives you some length and some drama, but it doesn't cover up your eye look. So this is another one that I love, and I repeatedly buy these. I actually thought I was out of the Demi Wispies, and you can wear these 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times if you take care of them. Same with these, I wear them repeatedly. But I absolutely love both of these styles, and I will repurchase them over and over again. Next is another one of the moisturizers that I told you guys that I move among 3. This is one of them, Clinique Moisture Surge. This is the intense version, which I prefer. I love the regular version of the Moisture Surge as well, but I really like this one, and whenever I have the intense version, I use it as a night cream. I do like the just regular Moisture Surge as a pre-makeup moisturizer. Will I repurchase when I'm out of the regular Moisture Surge ones that I have? I will get another intense version. I really like it. Next are NYX Micro Brow Eyebrow Pencils in Chocolate. I go through about one of these a month right now. I'm trying to make it through some Anastasia Brow Wizzes that I have before I repurchase these. But ordinarily when NYX has a buy one get one half off or 40% off sale, I'll buy multiples of these and keep it in my stash. This is the first time in a long time that I don't have any extras, and so I am trying to work through lots of products that I've had for a while. And so even though this is my favorite and I think this color of chocolate suits me better, which you can see it has kind of a reddish tint to it, and I like that because it goes with the red tint that's in my hair. But this is an excellent product, just as good as the Anastasia, if not better. I kind of like the consistency. It's a little bit waxier. It probably doesn't have as nice of a spoolie as the Anastasia, but I don't use the spoolies on these anyway, so that doesn't matter to me. But once the Anastasia ones are gone, I'll be repurchasing the Micro Brow. These are about $12.99 as opposed to the $20 price tag on the Anastasia, so I would prefer these anyway. Next is the eyeliner that beat out Kat Von D. Can you believe it? Kat Von D Trooper Liner has been my holy grail forever, and I got one of these in a set and I gave it a try, and at first I didn't think I was going to like it until I went back to the Kat Von D and I was like, this isn't so black, this isn't so matte, this is super black and super matte. And you guys know I want a brush tip. I always want a brush tip. That's what works for me, and it's got an excellent brush tip. It lasts for a really long time. I can use one of these every single day for several months, and I have already repurchased this. I've already gone through another one, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going through another one and another one. I think this has replaced my Kat Von D permanently. This is the one I'm going to go to until I find one that's better. This is the bomb. If you haven't tried it, check it out. Alright, next is a sample of Clinique Pep Start. I love this stuff. I got it twice in my Sephora Play box, and I have repurchased the full size. When you buy the full size, it comes with, this is the applicator. You just squeeze a little bit out there and use that to massage it into your eye. I don't ordinarily use that. I use my finger, but I love this. It depuffs your eyes. It kind of takes away some of the darkness. It leaves your under eye super moisturized, sinks in very easily, and doesn't do anything to interrupt the concealer or mess with your concealer or color correctors or anything like that. Excellent product. Clinique, I just love overall for skincare, and the price is right. I can't remember. I think this is 18 bucks, something like that. Maybe even less than that. So Clinique is a super great line that is not terribly overpriced for skincare, because you guys know skincare can get super, super expensive. So I will repurchase it. I really love it. Next is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I love it. I can't say anything bad about it. It's got really great coverage. It has a really emollient, but it stays in place consistency. The color that I use is C5, and I think there's 2 of these in here. I just got through buying another one, and the next time I buy them, I'm going to buy the super size because I'm sold. I like to combine this with Tarte Shape Tape because Tarte Shape Tape is a little bit drying for me now, and to combine it with this, it really makes for a perfect combination for me. So I will be repurchasing this over and over. If I didn't tell you, I'm in the shade C5. Next I have some masks. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. I like them all. I love sheet masks. I got this in a Walmart beauty box, the Donkey Milk Skin Gel Mask. I really like that. I like the ones that have that jelly mask. It's not paper, it's like a gel. It sticks to your face and stays in place and really does great things for your skin. This one is by I Do Care Up All Night. I was up all night whenever I used this one, and it did revive my face and moisturize my face. These are the Wander Beauty gel masks that are, it says baggage claim gold eye masks. I had said I had these and I had never tried them, and now I've tried them and I really like them. They stay in place, they do good things, they depuff, they kind of alleviate some of the darkness and just really gives your eyes a nice treatment. So I love all of those. Alright, next is the flour sponge. You guys know that eventually you can get some good use out of a sponge, but eventually it's time to retire it when it starts cracking and stuff. It was time to retire this. It was kind of expensive, I thought, for a sponge, but I really liked it. It does blow up big time and it's really squishy, and I love the texture and the material that it's made out of. I do have several backup beauty blenders, so I'm using those right now, but when it's time for me to purchase some more sponges, I will consider this one. It's really good. If you haven't tried it, give it a try because I really do like this. Next is the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. This one is a cooling and hydrating setting spray, and I love all the Urban Decay by Scandinavia setting sprays. They're a little bit expensive, but I got a bunch of backups of this whenever they changed the packaging, and so this one I used in the summertime quite a bit because it does give a cooling sensation. But I love the all-nighter. I love all of the Urban Decay setting sprays, and I keep repurchasing them. So I have a bunch of backups right now, but if I were to run out, I would repurchase. Out of all the setting sprays that I've used, which is a lot, I think the Urban Decay ones are the best at locking in your makeup and making it last all day. I have friends who see me in the morning and see me in the evening. They're like, how do you look exactly the same in the morning as you do, or in the evening as you do in the morning? I'm like, primers and setting sprays. They make the makeup stay beautiful all day and stay where it's supposed to be, even when it's hot outside. This is the best one for whenever you're in hot temperatures, for sure. If you're going on a vacation to Jamaica, number one, take me with you, and secondly, this would be a good one to travel with. Next, these are the Sephora Solid Brush Cleaner, Solid Clean. And these are like those cakes that you use to wash brushes. I use them to wash my beauty blenders. I leave one of these on my sink all the time. It's comparable to the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. These are just less expensive. This is what the top of it looks like. These are kind of corrupted from being on my sink for so long, but I bought multiples of these. I continued to buy them. I will repurchase them. Right now I have a couple of the Beauty Blender ones that I got on sale, but whenever those are gone, I will be going back to this. It has a really nice scent. It cleans things very nicely, rinses out very cleanly. Great product. I do believe those are about $12 as opposed to $20 for the Beauty Blender. Next is the Butter London Stroke of Wow. I got this in my BoxyCharm, I think. Totally gimmicky. It's one of those roller ball or pizza cutter looking things. I do not like it. I do not like it at all. It's terrible. I'm abandoning it. It's impossible to make a straight line. It's impossible to get an angle. Like right now, I haven't, it's brand new. It's been used one time. And look at the streaky weirdness that's going on here. Like, That's all I'm going to say about it is Don't waste your time, don't waste your money. Gimmick. Alright, I am in general a gel to foam shaving cream person, but I saw this by EOS and I like their lip balm, so I thought I'll try that. And it is really nice shaving cream. It's very thick, it stays in place, nice, you know, result, soft skin and a close shave, but kind of pricey, about $5 as opposed to $2.50 for the other. And I don't think it's so great that it would replace what I ordinarily use. I've already gone back to the other, but this does have a pomegranate raspberry scent and it smells really good, and I liked it. When it got down to about a third of a bottle left, I had to take this out and like bang on it to get it to come out. It didn't pump all the way to the end, and that was slightly irritating because it's hard to hold on to things in the shower, and even though this does kind of have a rubberized surface, so just FYI, but it wasn't so fabulous that I felt like it would replace the one that I ordinarily like, which is Skintimate, if I didn't say that. Next is my Holy Grail foundation combination, which is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, and the Maybelline Super Say 24-hour foundation. I like this one for the emollient nature, the color. I like this one for the coverage, super full coverage, and these two together are perfect. I mix them up together. It helps make the perfect color as well as the perfect finish for me, which is slightly kind of a satin finish where it's not fully matte but it's not fully dewy, and really great coverage. I used it today. Next is another of the skin creams. They're the moisturizers that I use, and this is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I love this. This is kind of a little bit thicker of a consistency. I have another one here. I'll show you what it looks like. A thicker of a consistency, more of a cream. It's not like a gel like the Moisture Surge is, and I do love this, especially in the winter months, for a heavier moisturizer when my skin is more dry and I need a little bit more moisture. I did get these at the Ulta sale for half price because they're pretty expensive, like 48 bucks. So I was super happy to get a couple backups of this and not have to pay full price, basically 2 for 1. So this is another of my favorites. Will I repurchase? I already have, yes, and I will continue to. I really like this product. Next is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is my holy grail under eye setting powder. There's nothing that I like better than this. I always have a backup. It's really great. If you haven't used it, it's super finely milled. It's a perfect color. It brightens the under eye, sets it, does what it needs to do, and does it like a boss. Next, there are a couple of different teeth products. Number one, I have problematic teeth, cavity prone teeth. In our family, we have very thin enamel, and so we have the propensity to get cavities and teeth issues. So I use this 3M ESPE Omni Gel, which is a preventative fluoride treatment. I put this on my teeth every day, and for the most part, this has reduced my propensity to have cavities. Do I still have some? Sometimes. Do I still have some issues? Sometimes. But let's give an example of going in and having 5 fillings that have to be done to having 1 filling maybe every other visit. So since I've been using this, definitely have had a better situation at the dentist. So thankful for that. Another one is the Whitening Lightning Booster Pen. And I have used so many whiteners, and every time they hurt my teeth, every time they cause sensitivity, every time. And so I was very skeptical about using another whitening product, but this is one of those ones that has a brush tip and you click up into it, and the gel, you can see the gel there on the end, and you just brush it on your teeth and let it dry. It says to smile for 60 seconds. I will fan it and let it dry, and I use this in the morning and at night, and my teeth have been super white and they're so much better than they were. It keeps the coffee stains at bay and no sensitivity. None. So if you have sensitive teeth, give this one a try. I'll link it down in my description box, and you can get 30% off with my code because I'm an affiliate. But my teeth are super sensitive, so if it doesn't cause me to have sensitivity, I think it would probably be the same for everyone. Give that a try. Alright, next is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. I am convinced that this is what heaven smells like. Oh, you guys, it smells so good. I can't even explain it. It's a great body butter. I love the consistency. I love it. Leaves a little bit of a nice sheen. It's beautiful when you've got a little bit of a tan on your skin. This is super expensive. This came in a BoxyCharm. I have bought a medium size one, not the full size. I don't think I have it here. I don't. But it's worth it, and I wear this whenever I'm having a special occasion and I want to smell good, like super good. And this is one of those creams that that scent just stays on you, and whenever you get a little warm, it just emits from you. It's so beautiful in the summertime, but I still use it sometimes in the wintertime. But I love this, and I want like a vat of it. Will I repurchase it? Yes, I will, but it is so expensive that I do use it on special occasions. The majority of the time I use Soap and Glory Righteous Butter because that also smells like heaven, but this is also a very beautiful product and I love it. Alright, The Hush app has been sending out this Beauty Blender cleanser as a sample with their orders, and they've been sending 2 at a time, so I have like 6. So I have been trying to use this. I'll put it in the palm of my hand to wash my brushes, or I will just kind of pour it directly onto beauty blenders. I don't really see where this is that effective. Like, I have to use a ton of this to get my beauty blender clean. I really enjoy the solids that I showed you earlier, or the Beauty Blender Solid, much more than this. It's expensive and I don't think it's that effective. So aside from maybe using these up because you get free samples, I wouldn't spend my money on it. I won't be purchasing it. I'll use it if I get samples, but otherwise no. Next is this is my holy grail for brow mascara. This is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Chocolate. This goes perfect with my micro brow. I love the consistency of the gel. It is tinted, obviously. I like the size of the wand. I know a lot of people like those little bitty tiny ones, like with Gimme Brow, but this one just works perfectly through my brows. It keeps my brows in place. It gives a little bit more color where it just kind of blends everything together and brushes everything into place. And I have repurchased this repeatedly, probably 10 times. And one of these tubes will last you a good 3-4 months if you use it every day. Good stuff. I would probably choose this over any Anastasia or Give Me Brow or anything else I've tried. This has been the best one. Next is the Moroccan Oil Dry Texture Spray. This came as a sample in one of my subscription boxes. It smells really nice and it was a very good dry texture spray, but nothing spectacular. I've been using Not Your Mother's and it's super economical, and this is pretty spendy for texture spray. So even though it was good, smelled nice, very tropical, I won't be repurchasing it unless I could get a really super good deal on it or something. Otherwise, what I'm using with Kenra and with the Not Your Mother is perfectly fine and way less expensive than this. And finally, we're gonna have to have this talk again. So if you're a young person or if you're a boy and you don't need to worry about this kind of stuff, then you can go ahead and make an exit. But this is the Equate Sensitive Skin Feminine Wash Fresh Scent pH Balanced Feminine Wash. Ladies, if you're like me and you're sensitive to soaps and fragrances and soaps in the nether regions, this is a very lightly scented, very gentle cleanser for your lady parts. I don't really want to go into a huge monologue about this, but I'll say the same thing that I said the last time that I had one of these in my empties, and that is take care of your business. In that area, take care of your business. Nobody wants to smell anything other than freshness there. Take care of your business. And this is the Walmart version. Very inexpensive, lasts a long time in your shower, and does an excellent job. So if you're looking for something like that, nice product. Do I love talking about those things? Not necessarily, but if I could help someone else who has an issue with, like, some people can maybe just use regular body wash. Not me. Not me. So if you're looking for something like that, that's an excellent product. Don't spend the money on the Summer's Eve or whatever the name brands are. The Equate version, perfect, very inexpensive, and will take care of business in that regard. Take care of your business. All right, guys, that's it. That's all. I did have lots of repeats, so obviously I didn't say here, here, here. I did have a lot of multiples in there, so I didn't show them to you over and over again, like the towelettes, the makeup wipes, the concealer. I had lots of repeats of things, so I didn't make you look at all of them or dig them all out. But so that's my seasonal or quarterly empties video, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to do an empties video when the little trash can fills up. So whenever it fills up again, I'll have another empties video for you again. And hopefully with my new wonderful card, I won't be filming this for a third time. If this gets corrupted somehow, please Lord, you're probably never gonna see this, because I really got tired of having to refilm things. I'm already really short on time. I don't have very much filming time. It has to be very scheduled into my life, and so hopefully you're seeing this. If you are, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, take care and God bless. Bye, guys. I am going, no. It's hard to say when this thing is going to get full depending on how many things you use up, but this is starting to overflow a bit. It's hard to say whenever I'm going to film It's hard to say when I'm going to film an Empties video because you never know when this thing's going to film up. But anyways, if you'd like to see what my empties are for this last few months, but I will say I love this. It does extend the time in between. I had a lot of things that had multiples in there, and that's fine, like the concealer, the